Hey everyone, this is a quick early morning message. It's after 5 right now. The kids are sleeping. I'm just downstairs creating content. So if my face looks tired, we are still awakening. Leave me alone. I've jumped on here with a super quick message because there's something pounding my spirit. Like they say when you wake up between 3 and 4 o'clock, that's when you have the most creative ideas. Whereas trust me, this has come through. I even had to go and make notes because trust me, it is that hella deep. Alright? I've been following the guidance of late, right? Spirit's leading me and I'm following. I don't know where I'm going with it, but I'm just going to roll with it. So many women are becoming victims of when they stand in their own power. For some reason, men, women, dogs, cats, puss, rat, no one doesn't like it when you speak, when you have a voice and when you use it. Once that voice starts to echo, apparently you're too masculine. For me, from being a child, I've always been told that I speak to people some type of way. Do you understand me? I don't like how you talk to people, or I was always told that I take after my dad, alright? That I talk some type of way. But the truth is, I've just always just been that type of way. But I used to dim myself down as a child because obviously, who wants to get a bus ass? Alright, who wants to get a bus ass? What I find that though, well, for me and my experience, when I got into relationships, I've only been to two, that I've always been told that, you know, you want to talk to people like you think you're some kind of man. You know what I mean? And it's just right now, sitting here, I've been pondering. And I was just like, hold on, something isn't right. Well, not for me, but for them. I could see the connection between being a child, right? And then becoming an adult, and people always tell me about my voice. My voice is always attacked. Even to this present day, my voice is still attacked. You believe it or not, there's a blog coming out soon. But my voice is always attacked for how I speak to people. It's not what I say, it's just how it's said that no one can't really comprehend. Now, this is one thing we need to realise. For a woman like myself who's been through domestic abuse, the one thing people always try to attack at is the way how you speak, the way how you come across, the way how you open your mouth. Because for anybody who's religious or used to read the Bible or reads the Bible had told you from day dot that I knew you before you were formed, okay? So from day dot, the universe knew exactly how I was going to be. That's important. It wasn't until I came into astrology did I realize that my voice is a certain type of way for a reason. I have my Mercury in Taurus, so naturally I'm gonna speak really earthy, really practical, really wisdom, down to earth base. It just is what it is. Let's cut the fluff. This is how it is. This is what you need to know. This is what's got me by for the past how many years. But my voice has never been accepted. Once I start to speak up, people just see me as a threat. How many of you women out there has been seen as a threat because when you start to speak up and stand in your power, you become a problem? Like, let's keep it real. So what came through to me is when I step to people with my authority and my powers, that's because I know my boundaries. To get to where I am today has taken a lot. When a woman stands in her power, she's not the problem. It's you as the person or the man. You are the problem. Why is that? You lack the ability to communicate. You lack the ability to express yourself. Once that energy, the real energy stands up to you, you see it as being a personal attack. This goes to show that you have a lot of work to do. Now I'm speaking to women right now who are out here rebuilding and reclaiming their lives. You are out here rebuilding and reclaiming the version of who you want to be, because you are done and you are fed up of being told that you are to this and you are to that and you must change and you must alter. Listen, them days are done. We are not changing and altering ourselves anymore. We are not now Transformers. We are not Bumblebee. We are not out here, kind of funny when you know. Yeah, but we are not out here changing ourselves to please nobody. Them days are done. We are over it now. We speak how we want to speak because we know who we are. We hold our shoulders back and we rise our head up with authority because we know who we are. And you will know who you are, because guess what? The universe is going to start to awaken you bit by bit. I don't care what you've been through. You can overcome it. You can overcome it because why? Why can you overcome it? Why can you overcome it? Because you're made and destined to go through this. So the next time you want to speak up and use your voice with full blown authority. Use your voice. Use your voice even when it trembles, because we're not here to please nobody. Astrology for me taught me that as a Mercury Taurus, I'm here to speak empowerment, but I'm here to keep things down and real and cut the fluff. The people in our circle, they want to have that sugar being poured down their ears. People like ourselves, we ain't got it. Once this throat chakra awakens, it's going to awaken, and your true voice is going to come out. It's when you stand in your power, you stand in your essence. And if you're seen as being too masculine as a female, then to go and get one of AI robots and go and program it to speak very soft, very feminine, and very humble. Because not all women are made to be like that. Let that just sink in for a moment. You are destined to be who you are destined to be. Use your voice, stand in your power. Nobody is going to take away your expression. And if they try to, guess what? The left's there. Let's get bouncing. Love yourself enough to use your voice. It's your voice for a reason. It took me 5 years to get here. And even when I thought I found my voice, I still trembled and dimmed it down. Well, not anymore. Being on this plant-based lifestyle has fully cleansed whatever mucus or stuff was going on in the chakra area. Let me tell you that for real. It's cleansed it. Because now when I speak, I still trigger people. I still make people feel funny. And that is not a me problem. That's a them problem. That's showing they've got more work to do within themselves. So don't dim your light. Don't dim your voice. Don't take away your own power and authority. Stand in it. Even when your voice trembles, that's your power. Use it. I hope that helps.